about every single person who ever comes into Jack Dorthy's life? Do you think it's not going to be somewhat transactional? Do you really think that someone who meets Jack Dorthy in person after knowing who he is and what he has on the internet, you really think he is going to strike up a genuine conversation with someone who isn't trying to use him for something in one way or another? Because there's two things that everyone knows about Jack Dorthy, okay? One, he's rich. Two, he's an annoying little shit. So what the do you think everyone who comes into his life is going to think, like, do you see what I mean? There is no amount of money I would trade in this world in exchange for not being able to ever make a genuine connection. Dude, look at every single OnlyFans girl on Jack Dorthy's stream. I know, very obvious example, they're OnlyFans girls, but do you think a single one would give a shit about it if he didn't have views or followers? No. Now, I'm not an idiot, okay? I'm aware that you can say that about pretty much anyone who's rich and famous, but when it comes to Jack Dorthy, dude, other people who are rich and famous aren't like a complete meme on the internet. They don't have everyone just fucking hating on them and shitting on them 24/7, you know? So while, yeah, there might be gold diggers who are with them solely for their money and their status, at least that's up for debate, you know what I'm saying? At least you can meet them and talk to them and, you know, and see if there's like that real connection. If you're Jack Dorthy, dude, you know for a fact that when a hot OnlyFans model is in your DMs talking about let's hang out, she just wants your clout and money, let's be for real. But if you're like an NBA player, if you're like anyone else who's rich and famous who isn't like a loser like Jack Dorthy, then maybe she does fuck with you. Maybe she does want to like you as a person. Maybe this dude hitting you up wants to be your homie on top of the content stuff, not just the content stuff, right? Like, that's basically what I'm saying. Everyone who collabs with Jack Dorthy, they are seeing it as a transactional thing because he has views and money, and there's no way they fuck with him as a person genuinely, because look at the videos he posts online. How the f could you?